'Twas the night before Patriot-Saints' Day, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. A bottle of brandy was placed upon the mantel with care, in hopes that Father Abe soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while dreams of goodly ghosts and presents filled their heads, and Mamma in her robe, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but lo, a great iron carriage pulled by buffalo. With a laugh and a salute, it was old Father Abe. I knew in a moment he must be back from the grave. More rapid than eagles his cattle they came, and he whistled and shouted, and called them by name. Now Liberty, now Dancer, now Mason and Dixon, on comrade, on courage, on Crawford and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop carriage it flew, with the trunk full of gifts, and Father Abe too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each giant hoof. As I drew in my head, and was turning around, down the chimney ghostly Father Abe came with a bound. He was dressed all in blue, from his head to his foot. He was back from the dead, a ghost to boot. A bundle of gifts he had flung on his back, and he looked just like a soldier just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his beard how manly, his cheekbones like razors, his breath smelled of brandy. His noble mouth smiled a faint smile, and his stovepipe hat gave him quite the profile. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He was ghostly and pale, a spectre of ectoplasm. His metals were shiny, bright gold, silver, and platinum. He looked gaunt and strong, a pure pinnacle man, as he laid his presents of guns and bullet cans. In a flash he saw me, with a twist of his head, but I was a better. I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and laid out his treasures, then turned with a jerk. And he looked up and saw our president's picture, and he raised his hand and recited a scripture. He sprang back to his carriage, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy at Patriot-Saints' Day to all, and to all a good night."